All right, America, from beautiful downtown Burbank, here comes Laugh-In.
Although the following show has been edited for television, through some oversight, it may still contain material that can be understood by people over the age of 7.
Amen. If you want to know how well blacks are doing financially, just watch the car commercials. Sergio Franchi is selling a car they know Italians can afford. Ricardo Montalban is selling a car they know Mexicans can afford. Jack Jones is selling a car they know WASPs can afford. And for us, they've got O.J. Simpson renting from Hertz.
Wouldn't it be poetic justice if God recalled Detroit?
General Motors has come out with a guarantee on car tires. They guarantee each car will have 4 of them.
If General Motors merged with Gay Liberation, you'd get a car you can park in the closet.
B, what do you get if you merge General Electric with Chiquita Banana?
A screw-in fruit?
Did you hear that, Anita?
I had nothing to do with that.
Everybody needs a place to laugh in. Everybody needs a time to grin and to giggle. When you're smiling, nothing can undo ya. Come on and smile a while and life will sock it to ya. Give laughter, never wear a frown if you don't have to. Turn it upside down and you'll agree. You'll see if you love to laugh along, there's nothing we'd rather do than laugh at the Laugh-In with you. Laugh at the Laugh-In with you.
That's right, sports fans, thrill seekers, and laugh lovers. It's time for those fun-loving cuckoos once again to sock it to you. Hey, hey.
Don't fight.
Big deal. I could have been white, but my mama outran him.
I have nothing to do with that.
That white stuff comes off.
Taken now to center court, where Ilie Nastasi is warming up.
Is that naughty?
Hold on to your hats. Here we go with tonight's guest stars. First, Jimmy Hoffa singing How Deep is the Ocean and If My Friends Could See Me Now. Anita Bryant asking the musical question, Frankie and Johnny were lovers. And last but not least, Dolly Parton singing Both Sides of My Cups Runneth Over. Oh, can you dig it?
Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest star tonight, Miss Beatrice Arthur. Also on hand is our regular cast of Mixed Nuts, Oddballs and Loonies. Sergio Aragonés, Nancy Blyweiss, Ed Bluestone, Kim Braden, that's me, Claire Falconbridge, June Gable, Jim Giovanni, Ben Powers, Bill Rafferty, Lenny Schultz, Michael Sklar, Toad, Robin Williams, Wayland Flowers, and Madam.
Here are 2 of the most well-known personalities on the contemporary music scene, Seals and Crofts.
Ah! I finally met them. Arts and crafts. Let's get down funky. Ah! Time to put the pacemaker in reverse. Up, yes, up, yes, up.
Now here's Leonard Schultz.
I said,
Won't you send your dollars to Lenny Schultz? 5 months ago, he couldn't say his own name. Now he's on national TV.
I'm Roger Moore. Those of you who watch television may remember me as the Saint.
Well, you sure went at rehearsal.
Oh, Miss Arthur, it is indeed an honor to have you here in our restaurant.
Why, thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Tell me, what would you recommend?
Oh, the fresh lobster is excellent.
Oh, that sounds great. That's what I want. Bring me the fresh lobster.
Would you care to select your lobster, Miss Arthur?
Oh, this always makes me feel so guilty. Oh, what the hell, that one? Put him back in the tank. I've decided to change my order. Oh, just bring me a hamburger.
Hamburger.
Stop! Stop! This is ridiculous! Just bring me what he's having.
Yes.
Don't go anywhere because we'll be right back. Actually, we'll be here. You'll be right back. Please.
We interrupt this program for a quick look at Ilie Nastasi, who's about to score an ace.
I can't wait until family hours is over.
Marlene, who left the screen door open? That's some funny stuff, isn't it?
Contrary to popular belief, studies show that age has nothing to do with romantic inclinations. Young people refuse to accept the fact that old people fool around just like they do. It's just that we forget to tell people about it.
What time will you be home tonight, Kim?
Oh, I may not be home at all, Mother. I'm going to a dance, and if I meet someone I like, I just might spend the night with him.
Well, I guess if you can't be good, be careful.
Where are you going tonight, Mother?
Well, the Over 35 Singles Club is having a dance, and if I meet someone I like, I may not be home either.
Oh, well, be careful. Grandma, where are you going? To a senior citizens dance. I may not be home tonight.
Why? Where would you go?
Well, if I meet someone I like, I might spend the night with him.
Mother, you wouldn't.
Not without being careful. Mother, where are you going? To spend the night with my tennis pro. Don't worry, I don't need to be careful. He had a vasectomy. That's disgusting!
Woman, hear me roar. I use new Glow-Wax on my floor. And I know too much to go back and pretend. 'Cause I've heard it all before. You get no wash day blues with Score. No one's ever gonna keep me down again.
I can dig it.
I am strong. I am invincible. I am woman. Can bend but never break me. Just how moist can store-bought cakes be? More determined to achieve my final goal.
I believe in putting a woman up on a pedestal. That way she can dust the ceiling better. Ha, ha, ha.
Woman, watch me grow. Kill those household germs with glow. As I spread my loving arms across the land. But I'm still an embryo. There's the milkman, I must go. Until I make my brother understand.
here comes Mr. Macho.
Hey, you. I'm a man. I like manly things. I eat glass. I can push a luxury sedan 3 blocks with the emergency brake on. At home, I like to sit at home, listen to the stereo with my favorite gal, and suck on the lit end of a highway flare. I'm rough on myself, and I'm rough on my women. The only thing I'm not rough on is my hair. I love my hair. I love my hair more than I love my mother.
I don't blame him. I've seen his mother.
Or I'll break your legs.
Hello, I'm Dr. Edward Bluestone, noted psychiatrist and author of Adam and Eve, the couple who discovered sex yet failed to win the Nobel Prize.
You know, today is muy importante to have a beautiful figure and a beautiful bust. This book, Para un Busto Perfecto, written by my sister, Teresa Maria Cabones del Perito y Perito, is going to show you how you can do exercises to improve your bust. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Escuche, mujeres, don't you want to have nice busts like Esmeralda?
On my own show, in 5 years, we have discussed homosexuality, alcoholism, infidelity, menopause, impotence, vasectomies, and mental problems. But it wasn't until I came on this show that I really understood what all of that meant.
Today in your TV commercials, more women are getting a shot. There's a woman who'll say that she uses Bengay, and an orange juice queen who will not.
B, what would you get if Colgate-Palmolive merged with Playboy?
A detergent that's biodegrading to women.
But whenever it's us on your screen, is only one part of us that's ever seen.
My teeth, my hair, and my beautiful bust.
We've each got a college degree.
But one little creep had the nerve to suggest that I am a cup PhD.
My newest shampoo contains iron for you, but it's giving my follicles rust.
My teeth are addicted to stannous fluoride.
Thanks to the lacquer, my head's ossified.
My figure is fine, but my living bra died. My teeth, my hair, and my bust.
All right, get the censors in a circle.
One more inflation joke, and I'm off the team.
Another new rinse, and I'm just gonna scream.
My silverware's great, now I'm brushing with gleam. My teeth, my hair, and my bust.
I can dig it.
Never again want to smile and say cheese.
Just give me a hairdo that moves in the breeze.
Mohammed could never move mountains like me.
Go for it. Oh, gee.
My Judy, my Rudy, my Scooby-Dooby Booby, my teeth, my
Where is the censor?
Censor hell, where's the sheriff?
You get up here like this on the table, and you go like this, easy, eh? I must improve my boss. I must improve my boss. I mean, listen, even if none of this works, buy the book anyway for 2 reasons. One, because you can put it in here like this. Ah, look at that. You see? That's better than falsies, eh? Look at that.
Sex and violence, sex and violence. Violence and sex, that's all it is.
pleasure, gals. Mine's a beignet. J.C. beignet.
You do something to me.
That's not quite what I had in mind.
No tennis action. We now take you back to center court, where play is still in progress.
You are now leaving the family hour. Children, send your parents to bed.
Only you can prevent bears at Fire Island.
Roger, your movie, Spy Who Loved Me, 10 kisses. It was a 10-kiss movie. I couldn't exist without your autograph.
Faint already.
Faint.
If you have checked your directory and are unable to find the number you wish, consider writing a personal letter.
Thank you. Let's all get down and get funky. And now here's a lovely Kate Smith to sing a rendition of the Rolling Stones. Thank you, Kate. That was a boss soul. Now let's hear it for the brothers in the band. Each and every one of them is a bad mother in his own right. Play that funky music, white boy.
Here's our guest newscaster, Burbank's answer to Walter Cronkite, Beatrice Arthur.
Today, Ronald Reagan announced his interest in mental health. However, he did not state whether he was for it or against it. Showing his optimism about the California water shortage, Governor Jerry Brown stated, "Yeah, but drownings are down." Well, it looks like solar energy will finally be made available. Today, Exxon bought the sun and immediately raised the rates on daytime.
This week saw another strongly worded statement from John Mitchell and H.R. Holloman in response to Jimmy Carter's amnesty proposals. They said, how can you pardon those who didn't obey the president and lock up those who did? Reached its end for many. Richard Nixon said, John who?
Pregnant actress tells how. Who's at 11?
Here's tonight's guest anchor person, Henry Fonta.
Director of Budget and Management, Bert Lance, today denied rumors that he's resigning to take over the Spiro T. Agnew Professorship at the B.B. Rebozo School of Economics. Susie Park Thompson, who entertained congressmen at dinner parties, told the House Ethics Committee that her social gatherings were in no way connected with the Korean lobby effort in Washington. She was merely trying to introduce the Washington power structure to the wonders of Tupperware. In reversing a sexual assault case brought against a motorist by a woman who was thumbing a ride, a California judge said any woman who hitchhikes should expect to be raped. I don't know if the judge is more dangerous behind the wheel or behind a bench.
Big bondage raid in the valley. Abuse at 11.
And now, let's take a peek into the Pentagon to see what those little rascals are up to.
Today, the United States government announced the sale of $200 million worth of anti-aircraft missiles to Egypt. Just in case Egypt needs to shoot down the 200 jet bombers that we sold to Israel yesterday. Now, that's progress.
Go crazy, Lenny.
And if they just let me have that neutron bomb,
I'd show you real progress.
And now, an editorial by Laughing's resident pixie, Ed Bluestone.
Richard Nixon has been out of public office for several years now, and the question comes to mind, should a man of his experience be wasted? I think not. The former president represents a unique opportunity to train young Secret Service agents in a realistic manner. By exposing Mr. Nixon to dangerous situations and giving these inexperienced kids a chance to protect them, we could finally produce a learning situation in which honest blunders did not prove fatal to an incumbent president. What Secret Service trainee would not profit from the experience of protecting Mr. Nixon at his first reunion with H.R. Haldeman and John Mitchell? Should Mr. Nixon not survive, the young agents who failed could always review what went wrong and try again with Gerald Ford.
Nixon promised that Jimmy Hoffa wouldn't run for president of the Teamsters. At least he kept his word to somebody.
I knew one day I would have to eat my words.
Sit on it.
No, you sit on it.
Sit on it?
I sat on it.
I can dig it.
Laughing is fun, but I don't think adults will understand it.
Now, here's Miss Grona. Now, she reminds me of a little girl I used to know back home. She was only the cowman's daughter, but all the horsemen knew her. Here she is. Miss Grona. Take it away, Grona.
Good morning, America. And ooh, I hope you have been thinking those good thoughts, because they sure weren't thinking them last night at Hugh Hefner's, where the man who put the soft in soft porn unveiled his all-new, all-intelligent version of Playboy magazine designed to improve your mind, not your love life. Articles include one by Raquel Welch entitled How I Had My Brains Lifted. And those sensational letters from Harry Reams to Linda Lovelace, what you see is what you get. So, till next time, Hollywood and America, keep on thinking those good thoughts. Are we off the air?
Well, good, because it's about 140 degrees in the shade here. Well, what are you staring at? Haven't you ever seen a bald woman before? That's bald. B-A-U-L-E-D.
Church sold at Swap Meet. Pews at 11.
News of the future 10 years from now. Sunday school teachers revised their lessons today. It seems that with the amount of pollution in our rivers, anybody can walk on the water.
I once was a merry mermaid with nary a fret or frown. I'd quietly cry to the ships passing by, "Hi, sailor! New in town?" I was really in the swim. Now my world is getting grim.
It's no fun to be a mermaid anymore. We should all be selling seashells on the shore.
Every time we try to catch a little sleep, there's some actor swimming by to film the deep. When we take a gulp of water, we get sick. Cause some passing tankers drop an oil slick. Every time we turn around, they're making jaws.
Handsome chick in her bikini gets applause.
We were topless long before you burned your bras. It's no fun to be a mermaid anymore.
One oil company tried to buy the Washington Star. They think the answer to oil spills is to paper train the tankers.
Once so Charlie Tuna was our only friend.
Now the list of strangers never seems to end.
First a plastic shark and then a robber whale. Then a fleet of longboats under fighting sail. had a private seaweed bungalow. Now we're busy working on a TV show. See us skinny dipping with Monsieur Cousteau. It's no fun to be a mermaid. Please don't run to see a mermaid. It's no fun to be a mermaid. Peace and quiet we prefer. It's no fun to be a mermaid
Washington Antitrust, 1994. The oil companies have been forced to divest themselves of 3 fully owned subsidiaries: David Frost, Australia, and Rosie through H of the Congress.
Phone company in town, and we'll damn sure act like it.
And now, a blackout.
Well, he's black and he's out.
The following portion of our show will be brought to you without commercial interruption. However, there will be lots of commercials immediately before and after.
The whole world's wacky because it's baseball season, so I'd like to sing a little baseball song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out to the game by me. Some peanuts and Cracker Jacks, I don't care if I ever get back for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
And now it's time for that portion of the show we call the middle.
Good evening. Tonight, I would like to talk to you about the serious subject of schizophrenia. No, he doesn't. Shut up. Let him talk.
When Christopherson fell from the sea, my albatross followed, said he.
Instead of a bird, I was jinxed by a word, S-T-R-E-I-S-A-N-D.
One of today's more fashionable words is relationship. But what exactly is a relationship? Well, regrettably, it is not a ship on which you can deport your relations.
Relationships, I think it's time we talk about relationships. We bellow and we balk about
relationships. So now it's time we squawk about
a mother and a father who think married life's a bother, or a boss and secretary who will someday have to marry,
or a sister and a brother who are dating one another.
This is truly one of Mother Nature's weirdest trips. It's called relationships.
What it is, what it is.
It's called relationships.
And now, here are Nancy Blyweiss and Michael Sklar in A Casual Affair.
I simply don't believe it. Who in heaven could conceive it? Harry, darling, fancy meeting you again. Are you single? Did you marry? Are you going steady, Harry? I can see you're still the handsomest of men. Now, I know it's simply ages since we both were quite outrageous, but I can't forget the naughty things we did. Or the passion we were lost in till you went back to Boston and I went home to Arnold and the kid. Oh, you handsome scoundrel, Harry. Was it June or January when we stopped at Howard Johnson's on the way? Was I too enthusiastic on that couch of yellow plastic? Did you really like my Frederick's negligee? Harry, how could I forget you? Though by now I'm prepared to bet you've left a girl or two since me upon the shelf. But enough about poor me, dear. Harry, order a some tea, dear. Now it's time you told me all about yourself.
I don't know how to tell you this, but my name isn't Harry.
Well, really? Why didn't you say something? Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over it. Are you all right? Now, what did you say your name was? Waiter. You're so adorable. You really are. Do you know that? I love you.
My mother was kind of promiscuous. And she would never admit it. She used to tell me it was just a coincidence that my brother was black.
You know, the only time that I regret having given up cigarettes is during sex.
Why is that?
Well, now I have nothing to look forward to.
Women today are constantly told that if they want to make friends, they must use hundreds of products in the correct amounts, or else...
Good night. I had a wonderful evening. Toad, he didn't even kiss me goodnight. Oh, why did I ever use that cheap deodorant spray? I should have used the 24-hour roll-on.
It's not your deodorant, Kim.
Oh, my gosh, it's my mouthwash. My breath smells all, medicine-y.
It's not your mouthwash.
It's my hair conditioner. No, I use the best. I'm worth it. My mascara. No, it's not clumped or smudged. My skin conditioner. No, it's not rough or caked. Oh, Toad, why didn't he kiss me?
He's gay.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought there was something wrong with me.
History tells us of many strange but compelling relationships. Chopin, George Sand, Oscar Wilde and Lord Alfred Douglas, Dale Evans and Trigger.
Relationships. There's something kind of strange about a poor neglected missus who is selling men her kisses.
Or a fella in his 80s who's still jumping on the ladies.
Or a couple who has got a thing for chains and whips. It's for relationships.
What it is.
It's for relationships.
Chains and whips, you say? Again.
Please bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 6 weeks since
Mother.
my... What?
Please bless me, Mother. I am Mother Ann, the first woman priest in this parish.
But where's Father Timothy?
Oh, he's been called away on urgent church business. He's chairing the bishop's bingo committee. Please proceed as if he were here.
I need a man.
You need a man.
No, to go to confession to.
Look, why don't I call out the 10 Commandments by number, and you just stop me if something sounds familiar?
That's a very novel idea.
Well, not really. It's based on bingo. Okay, here goes. 1, 2,
No.
3,
No.
4.
No.
No, I had you pegged as a 4. Well, let's go on. 5, 6.
That's it. 6.
Are you sure?
I think so. What's 6 again?
Oh, let me look it up. Ah, yes, 6 has to do with making fun of Bella Abzug.
Did that always used to be a commandment?
Oh, no, but last week I had a meeting with my sister priests, and we came up with some new ones.
You made up new commandments?
Oh, yes. How's this? Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's tickets to the Helen Reddy concert.
Well, I don't know what commandment my sin breaks, then.
Well, why don't you whisper it to me, and I'll see where it fits in. That sounds good to me.
There's more.
Oh, boy. But, listen, don't you do that anymore.
That's it? Boy, that's great. But there's just one thing. Are you sure this is all right with God? I mean, to have woman priests?
Well, of course it's all right with God. I mean, why do you think she called me into the priesthood?
Relationships, they seldom rhyme or reason for a trucker known as Sadie who has found another lady.
Or a wife who's getting jealous.
Cause her hubby goes with fellas.
Or the couple who digs couples after several sips.
Yeah! It's called relationships. What it is, it's called relationship. What it is.
Controversy continues to rage over the United States' plans to return the Panama Canal to the Panamanians. It seems if this works out, the CIA plans to return their government as well.
Excuse me, sir, what do you think will be the effect of giving back the Panama Canal to the Panamanians?
I think we ought to give it back to them after we fill it in.
How about you, sir?
If they give back the canal to the Panamanians, they won't let us swim on the Rio Grande.
How about you, lady?
How about that? The Panamanians do to Jew, the Arabs do to Jew. But if I do it to Jew, I could get 30 days.
What do you think, Chief?
White man give canal to Panamanians, give shaft to Blackfoot.
How do you Panamanians feel about the U.S. giving back the Panama Canal?
We didn't know they were going to give it back a little bit at a time.
And now Lenny Schultz performs his famous Ballet for Fishes.
When you're down and out, lift up your head and shout.
You're down and out! Follow me, miss. I'll take you to my room. Don't be afraid. I'm the only normal one.
Breeze makes me feel fine. Going to the cabin, my here. Oh, summer breeze makes me feel fine.
Roger, did you hear that Anita Bryant takes her orange juice with a pinch of salt?
Oh, why not? That's the way she takes the Bill of Rights.
I'll tell you when I first got the feeling my parents never wanted me. It was right after my 4th bris.
Now, here's a laugh-in commercial supporting nuclear disarmament. Watch very closely.
Tonight, when you and your family go to bed, can you sleep confident that your home is secure from lurking strangers? Have you tried alarm systems that were complicated and unreliable? This little box, the Destructomatic Entry Sentry, is the heart of the world's first guaranteed foolproof and escape-proof burglar deterrent system. Just wire the windows and doors of your home to Entry Sentry. And the next time a burglar ignores the posted warnings, it will be the last time. Entry Sentry by Destructomatic. Only $199.95 at leading stores everywhere.
Time now to visit Burbank's Disco Talk.
You know, Nancy, I really do not approve of all this nudity in the movies.
Why not?
Well, for something as important as sex, one should dress.
Honey, would you believe it? In Poland, they're telling Idi Amin jokes.
least ABC could do something about air pollution. They could cancel soap.
Food prices are so high, half the people you see in the supermarket are just browsing.
No, in my hometown, there's a river that's so polluted they won't let you fish unless your worms have had a tetanus shot.
I know the rivers are polluted now. Yesterday I saw a beaver with cavities.
It's so nice to see someone in a tuxedo standing for a change.
Nancy, level with me. These people, you know, are they safe?
Well, the crazy ones are safe, but the rest of them are wacko.
After seeing Star Wars, the head of the National Rifle Association came out against ray gun control, saying ray guns don't kill people, robots do.
As Truman Capote said to Anita Bryant, I hate to bother you.
Tell me, Kim, is it true that your queen has guaranteed Idi Amin an audience?
Oh, yes, as long as his execution is televised.
Good news from General Motors, folks. To cut down on rising car costs, they're now offering seats and steering wheels as optional extras.
My girlfriend is so prudish that she refuses to have direct contact with me. She wants to use jumper cables.
You know, Claire, that latest expedition still hasn't found the Loch Ness Monster.
Well, all they have to do is to declare it an endangered species. Then some hunter will shoot it.
Billy Carter turned roots off after 10 minutes because nobody made a basket.
Tell me, little lady, is your church doing anything about the water shortage?
Oh, sure it is. The bishop put a brick in the font.
Listen, Kim, my dear, here's an etiquette tip from Madam. When dancing cheek to cheek, be sure to face your partner.
The oil industry is looking into solar energy about as enthusiastically as the Teamsters are looking for Jimmy Hoffa.
Another really moronic skit.
Once again, the mafia has repeated that they are not involved in Atlantic City gambling, and they'll kill anybody who says they are. Then they offer the Justice Department 8 to 5. They can't prove otherwise. Mafia also made a unique proposal to the Antitrust Division of the Justice Department, offering to divest themselves of dope, extortion, and assassination if the CIA will do the same. The CIA countered by saying we are not involved in any of those things and we'll kill anyone who says we are.
A portion of Laugh-In has been brought to you by your Chrysler Plymouth dealers.
Oh, Dee, darling.
Hello, madam.
Tell me, sweetheart, how do you like appearing on Laugh-In?
Oh, I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I never realized how fulfilling it could be to work with the morally retarded.
Come on, Wayland. Press on.
It's Arthur. 10 kisses.
Tonight, the battle of the sexes rears its ugly head. The boys in the cast said they wanted to say goodnight, and the girls in the cast said they wanted to say goodnight. I settled the whole thing and said I'll say goodnight. After all, I've never been sure what I am. Good night. Good night. Say
Yo, you!
Hey, I'm here, Sugar Bun.
You know,
Yeah?
I'm an incurable romantic.
Oh, yeah? Who says so?
The Board of Health.
I think this guy I'm dating is a little weird.
Why?
Well, last night we went to the gas station and he asked for the key to both bathrooms. Itchy switchy. Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Have you seen this new picture of Her Majesty?
don't look nothing like Aretha to me.
Is that an ethnic person?
Am I next? I got the whole in my hand. I got the whole.
Madam, I see all the stars are doing milk commercials.
Oh, how wonderful. Maybe Renee Richards will do one for half and half. How funny.
No, this country is going to go right down the drain if we don't buy the B-1 bomber.
Why do we need a plane to drop vitamins?
Neither rain nor snow nor gloom of night stays the postman from the swift completion of his appointed rounds. So there must be some other reason.
What's tiny lives in the water and scares people?
I don't know, Michael, what?
The Loch Ness Midget.
Honey, are you good at spelling?
I sure am good at everything, honey.
Well, how many eyes in Mississippi?
2.
2.
Uh-huh. Eyes free and eyes gone.
Everybody say hey, hey,
Hey, you folks at home have no idea what's going on. I have a great new diet. You're allowed to eat whatever you want, but you must eat every meal with naked fat people.
This year's telethon, we've made almost $2.5 million.
If you call the people who came from Palestine pals,
And the people who come from Quamquats.
what do you call the people who came from America?
Walks, wetbacks, hikes, chinks, sticks, and Polish people.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
Now, that's too bad. They screwed up a really good job. Oh, that's joke.
I believe that Laugh-In is good for the country. I enjoy it, like I enjoy root canal work.
Good night, Amy.
Breaker, this is Big Mama, the tiny trucker. The Laugh-In Loonies will be back to sucker through you in about a month.
This is your announcer, Jack Harrell speaking. May the farce be with you.